and welcome to Interpret Your World, a channel designed by interpreters for interpreters to give you the confidence and practice you require to become a great interpreter. On our YouTube channel, you will find mock scenario practice, advanced random phrase practice, long form vocabulary practice, short form vocabulary practice, definitions, and tips and tricks videos. We also have a Patreon page to complement the YouTube channel where for as little as $1 of your support, you will gain access to everything on that page, including ad-free practice videos, scripts and answer sheets, vocabulary lists, and much more content. You will also find short form medical vocabulary practice videos on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Kawaii for you to practice your vocabulary with us.
The mock scenario. So here, this is gas utility, pretty self-explanatory. And then pause to interpret. So see, as you were able to hear, this is just like mock scenarios. These were the first mock scenarios that we ever made. So the quality is probably not that great, like the audio quality and the scripts and everything, but they're good practice. They're good practice. These ones were some that my sister made, and they were newer, new tools, new skills, and everything. And we had money to invest on these videos. As you can see, there are different speakers, not just me and my sister. So they're good practice, and they are just intended for people that are just getting into interpreting, into what is like customer service, because that is like the entry level where most of the over the phone or video interpreters begin, right? Or well, I don't know, video interpreters. Why would or this is like more over the phone where I started and my sister started. So this is good practice if you are going to be a customer service interpreter. And there are 11 mock scenarios, and they are pretty good. They are different fields, and that is that for that one. Let me go ahead and show you the start of our channel, which are these mock scenarios right here. They are what everybody wants to practice, right? Because, well, medical is better paid. And you can see there. And there you go. You can interpret those. And then these ones, I don't know how come we didn't have 22. Well, I'll have to add that one. But here you can see that on this one, we had money to invest as well. So on the last ones, you are going to be able to see different different voice actors. That way you can practice your accents and stuff. It's more real. So hopefully this will also be like really good practice for you guys, for beginners, to get like the feel of what it is to actually go ahead and interpret for a real medical consult, right? And now I want to show you. Oh, no, no, sorry. The Tuesday, Thursday, which now are going to be just the TERP challenges. And these ones, I don't have that much time to actually make scenarios and all of that. What I decided was that I was going to just like give you like concentrated segments, right? Full of vocabulary words, sometimes long, sometimes short. But for example, in a medical consult, every session, like you're not gonna have vocabulary words in all the segments, right? Some segments are gonna be easy, some segments are gonna be hard. And I just thought, well, why not make only the hard segments, the hard segments in a session and put them all in one video. So for example, sometimes I don't even get a hard segment in the whole day, in my whole shift, but here I'm putting you all of the hardest segments that you will ever get on a session. They're all here. So like for example, one video could probably have like the hardest segments in a month, right? And they started to be like hard segments that I was hearing, but I quickly realized that I wasn't getting hard segments all the time, so it was impossible for me to keep up with like real with what I was hearing on the field, on the sessions. So I just started researching and doing the my making up my own segments, full of vocabulary, sometimes long, sometimes short. And just keep in mind that these ones are hard, these ones are tough, but I think that these are the ones that, for the most part, there shouldn't be any repeated vocabulary, and they are going to be your best bet. If you want to be the best interpreter, I suggest you have to do these ones, and these ones are going to make you practice like the hardest stuff right away. Once you do like, if you do like one video, one TERP challenge video, that's probably like the hardest thing in a week, or in a month, like the hardest session. So you're gonna be set. Like this is like time saving, and that's how I see it, right? And of course, I do one segment in English and then one segment in Spanish, the same. And this is something that is difficult but not impossible. It's challenging because we're used to seeing the doctor say we're used to saying we're used to hearing, sorry, that the doctor is the one that says the technical words, right? And then we have to interpret it in Spanish. So we always hear the technical words in English and we interpret to Spanish. But in this video series, I give you the doctor part in Spanish as well. And that makes your brain work that much harder, and then you have to say it in English. So this is like great practice. Honestly, I think like this is the best practice you're ever gonna get in everywhere. It doesn't matter who is doing interpretation videos. I think like the TERP challenge videos are the best. No matter what, if you practice them all, hands down, there's very little people that are going to be better than you, because this is just like the hardest stuff, all right? And one more thing that I want to tell you about these videos, the terp challenges and the mock scenarios, is that if you go over to our Patreon, and let me go over to our Patreon real quick. Well, maybe I should show you our Patreon here, and I have not logged in, so I'm gonna have to log in real quick. Oh, sorry for that. What's going on? Oh, let's see. Here. Let's go to this one. Here. Sorry about that. I should have prepared, but like I told you, I don't have time, and this is just like something that how come it's not? Am I logged in? Okay, well, whatever. Look, um, Patreon Tuesday Terp Challenge, and right here, you are going to sign up. You are going to find. What is this? I don't even know what that is. Oh, that's me trying to be my own Patreon. Sorry. All right. So here you are going to find this one, for example. And look, it has answer sheet and vocabulary list. So if you wanna try out these videos, I suggest that you look at the vocabulary list first, which is provided only in Patreon for just $1. And then you can go ahead and try it out. You don't have to worry about the new vocabulary that's gonna come out. You'll already know it, and you will only be focused on interpreting. And then I have the answer sheets as well offered to you guys. That way you can check your interpretations. And if we go all the way, well, let's see, where are the playlists? Here, the medical interpretation practice videos, they have answer sheets as well and scripts. So that way you are if you want to practice like translating medical stuff, you can just download the PDF and try it, and then just check your vocabulary, you check your interpretation, your translation, sorry, or you can do your interpretation and then you can check the answer sheet. So that is also neatly provided. And there are some other videos here that let's see, for example, this one's, there are some other stuff here, vocabulary lists and other stuff. Look, see, anatomy practice, well, you already know that one, MIP, and I did not make tip for that, but I did not make, but if you look at this one's, I mean, if you go all the way to the bottom, I should be uh, upgrading that as well. Let's see. Here, weekly list of gastrointestinal, gastroenterology, GI vocabulary. So there are vocabulary lists here as well, and note ideas for note taking and stuff like that. So there's good stuff here as well. And of course you get this one, the first the unwind sessions, and they're all ad free. Everything on Patreon is ad free, that way you don't have to worry about those pesky annoying ads. What's it showing you? Here we go. And that is pretty much it, guys. And I think I've already showed, oh man, no, hello guys. Let's go back. Alright, and I believe that is pretty much it. You guys already know what my channel is all about. Hopefully these videos were not too tedious, they were not too long, and they let you know exactly what it is that I'm trying to do with this channel. And hopefully these videos will help you to get the most out of this channel. So that's gonna be it, guys.